see the jaw drop, face mount like a bass head.
All right, we're in the game. Let's go.
So you can spot those rotations coming around and then get those very late lurks coming in towards the team. Leviathan's waiting for the creep up mid halls, though, and now they can attempt to open this door and get onto that
Good pistol. Good shit.
It's a very interesting split still, though. A's not quite.
Shake
running
him
the rest
up.
of this team. Levi is a little bit of a problem for Envy.
Shake him up.
And that door just keeps.
Ooh, I like that strategy.
It's the little mini game we all
There we
love
go.
to play.
Later, Ye. Later, FNS.
Valorant Candy Crush.
Hey, we'll be seeing ya.
Subroza's popping oranges and just down to 2 players here for Envy.
Bang, bang.
Not ready for it.
For Levi. Not ready for it. Just down to Marv. And he's gone too.
I really liked how
Send him
TSM
home.
played that round from, you know, waiting in the corner there in mid halls, getting that first kill onto Leviathan, and then also just like the late lurks up there as well, you know, playing really well around the door and committing onto that A site. Nicely done. Game, of course, looking strong there too for TSM. So may just see a little bit of a rinse and repeat on that one.
Cam in a good
Interesting
position
to
now?
see Wardell on the Sheriff this round. I believe he went for that in the last
right?
one too. Usually going to be going on to the Ghost in most games, but Breeze is a map where there's a lot more space to cover, so it does make sense investing a little bit more heavily into that longer range one shot.
Found him.
It's actually a force from Envy as well, I'm noticing now too.
Yeah,
so
go ahead, Envy. Force up, bitch.
on the heavy armor people,
Try
just
me,
on
bitch.
EA won't be from that long range, but I do like forcing on a map like Breeze where you can get a couple of marshals and get a whole lot of damage done. This is a map where if you have a strong opper, strong marshal user, you can definitely turn these rounds straight around.
Texas twist.
Losing out on pistol.
Make it happen.
Where it's 5 on
Look at him missing.
He
missing.
He
He missing. Get him out.
There's the first pick though for Yeon.
4v3, one up.
Taking a marshal or a shotgun, I can't tell.
Yeah. Still Envy on this force up.
Go
is
play
gonna
it.
feel the
Play around the
pain
titties.
being down
Well,
a member
okay, wait a
already.
second.
You're gonna open
Play
the
around the
door and
pyramids
hope to see
real
what is on
well.
the other side. Marshall here.
And, we got a good round on our side. Come on.
Crashies and Victor. Victor from the longer range, Crashies from the tighter range, and they're looking for Marv on the flank through A lobby. May just be looking for exits. They are kind of just not really forcing the issue. Wardell's getting up close and personal here.
Take
Victor
his
knows
shit.
that there's a marshal on the
Take him.
outside, and they need ways out, right?
Take
so
him.
they have to force these issues as fast as they can. Now they're gonna start chasing.
Get your dumb ass out of here.
Misses that shot. That has to hurt. Now just down to Marv. Nobody's going his way since
I'm
TSM
like a
has
little
cleared
bitch,
the
huh, Marv?
opposite direction.
Okay.
And that's round 2 for TSM.
All right. Go
Won't
ahead.
be too damaging.
We're 2
for
up
Marv
on
there.
attack.
Of course, can just make sure he dies in the next
All
round
day.
and then get the upgrade going into
Keep it
round 4.
going.
But it is the price you pay when you go for a full investment on
Now,
that second round.
sit
Also
down.
important to note,
Let's
like,
take a breather.
With all of the smoke coverage that TSM went for,
Economically,
that's a big difference.
Envy is
Switching
in
away from a
shambles.
Sage in your comp
Right.
to an Astra.
Not looking too hot.
Those scouts.
This is going to
could
be
do
a
hardly
vital
anything.
bonus
like,
for
that
us.
site was
Going
just
to put us in a
sliced up so
good
many different
economic
ways. You even
advantage
had
now.
The
And guess what? They
cyber
don't
cages coming
have
out of Cyprus,
ARs to
so it
deal
was
with
really
it.
hard to actually find an angle. So the retake
This is
there
looking good.
with a couple of marshals just was not going to happen from Envy. If they were ever going to do that, they would have to posture aggressively or hope that TSM overcommitted stepping forward outside of their smokes, and made it really hard for them to make many waves in that one.
There's a big thing happening with this dog early from Subroza. Finesse has been in the position to get rid of it every single time. And, you know, I think TSM is looking for information on seeing who
Baited.
is kind of playing close to the ace.
Haste.
Hold on, what is that?
Good night.
Come on, baby.
The round's over. Continue
yeah,
your
the round's
point.
over.
You're good.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
invested, listen here now.
I'm curious to see what that
In the
develops
offseason,
into,
we
because
invested a
once
lot
that
of
breaks
money
the dog, he just backs
into a
away,
new
and the rest of the round
fucking
plays out. But it's like
diamond
the dog's gone at the
gold-plated
beginning of the round, every round,
titanium
because Subroza's trying to
fucking
clear
wrist
A, but he
for
gets
Hazed's
taken
right
care of by Finesse every single round.
aiming
So
arm.
what is
All
that
right,
developing
paying off
for the rest of
tenfold.
this half?
He's doing a great
It's something
job.
I'm going to be looking at.
It is curious, you know, it is possible.
Love
there's
to
a
see
level
it.
of, like, conditioning with that one, or maybe one time you have a player
All right,
swinging
now.
out with the dog too, and all of a sudden Finesse has
Envy's
been
got guns
lulled into
up.
that false sense security where he can just
We
shoot
got
the
money in
dog
the bank,
and
but that's
back
okay.
away, but definitely one we'll have to keep our eyes on. Envy
Yes.
there just trying to take control of the mid, but did not work for them in the slightest. Again, it is so hard to push into the Cypher. You can see some of the stars set up from this Astra too, to smoke off mid doors, maybe get a suction in or something like this. Just cause some havoc as Finesse with the spam through the smoke, just headshots Wardell.
Oh, finds another right over the pipes. And
Hello?
they'll be coming into the pyramids as well. But Envy at this point, not really much to be super excited about as Finesse pops on the swing. with the nano swarm. What a great round there from Envy.
Rip.
I like that. Finesse has been such a strong hold here on the
No
A
fucking
site.
calls.
That was the round where we really got to see him shine.
The fuck was that?
Then he was definitely heating up towards the end of Haven as well. So coming in with 4. It's going to be a good look for him. Of course, that was a very different look for attacking the A site for TSM, putting a whole lot of pressure up towards
Okay.
mid.
It was the
Reminder, they had
bonus.
Spectres. They had a couple of rifles, I do believe, but not enough
That's all
to
right.
just willingly go into these longer range battles. So that's something you can do, right? Is go
Jesus
for that
Christ.
mid-door attack, try to shorten the angles
come
you
on.
take when you are on those
No,
slightly
no,
weaker
no,
buys.
no,
And, well, make sure you have your gun out when there could be an
no,
op.
no,
On the
no.
other side, Ye shuts down Leviathan and Halls.
I thought that was Spike too, but that was actually just the op dropping after he
Fucking
falls
El
towards the
Diablo.
B site. This might be the first look here from
Diablo
TSM.
these nuts.
Cheat over towards the B site, but
Fucking bullshit. It's
remember
cap.
here,
We're down.
bit of a read from Envy trying to anticipate this A site isn't all that it seems.
Oh,
Wardell
man.
just sending shots. Oh, they're gonna send players over. They're gonna send at least Victor.
I think TSM have realized that there hasn't been a big rotation over yet. They were trying to make noise and then maybe get those players to leave B and get the spike down. But as soon as they realize, wait a second, Envy are holding their ground. There aren't a lot of people in these close angles. We can actually take so much space here. Crashies in a perfect spot, but his shoulder
Money.
is spotted over the corner. And
You
so
gotta
Rosa
flash
gets his
yourself,
ball.
Rosa. What the fuck
That
is going
darn
on, huh?
cape. Damn it.
Come
No
on.
capes.
No capes. Oh no. Okay. Still though, there was an opening pick from Ye, so this is a 4v4. And TSM just slowly walked
Good
onto
round.
the site, and now, oh no, Hazed is in a little bit of trouble.
This is
but
an
so
ideal
the
round.
flash Isn't quite coordinated as Envy would have hoped. Victor still manages to come out with the
How to
even
turn to a
trade,
3v3.
3v3 as TSM now getting
Don't give
into
it to
position.
Ye.
Op v op is available here as Wardell is going to be looking for Ye and vice versa. Lockdown.
Don't give
is
it to him.
blocked.
And look at
It's
Subroza
not
on the
really
minimap.
that good.
So
Oh.
with the
Look at
lockdown,
yes.
Subroza has taken this
True.
huge
Yes,
lurk
seem too
on
fake.
through here, trying to get in from behind on that Halls player, but Ye actually falls anyways.
It's a very important pick.
Oh,
Now they'll
yep.
see at least one player kind of struggling to survive. It's Victor. One player remaining. Finesse is going to save the weapon. Very good call out there on Subroza.
Good round.
That was
4-1.
Kind of a weird position for Envy to be in.
4-1.
Crashies was kind
Get
of
him done.
in a one and done position, and if he found the pick, it would have been a completely different round. But that
Drake's in the chat.
So frustrating.
Clean
on that
round.
one. I mean, these are the types
Precise
of things that we're gonna
gameplay.
have
It's what I
keep
like
our
to
eyes on
see.
for TSM though, is like because those late lurks are so punishing on this map. Being able
Mm-hmm.
to pop out bridge, take control over halls. It was one of those things where because Envy had
Mm-hmm.
taken full control over halls, Subroza actually left out double doors. So it was like, I actually have all the time in the world to make this flank
Get his ass.
happen,
That's a
and
pit bull.
it ultimately ended up being the rest of his team locking down the site, making sure that Envy weren't going to be able
Pit
to
bull
get in
style.
there.
Come
But
on.
now they
Come
actually
on,
don't
Rosa.
give
Doggy.
up that they went for that like flank, so it could be an option for Subroza a little bit later on. This is that dog you were talking about earlier that comes around the corner, gets shot immediately, tells them KJ is here. I guess there is a certain amount of information you can glean off of that and say, well,
Oh, there's a lot of information you go off that. Little setup positional.
That could be another idea.
Figure out where the
of their
location
play, but
is,
still waiting to
figure
see
out
if
how
they do
they play.
anything a little bit extra.
Now that they're gonna,
with a move like that.
lean 1 or 2 off A, rely on the
Now,
Killjoy
over to your
utility a little bit
point.
more.
he hasn't really been
A big gift. Big
focused
gift.
on here for TSM. I mean, if A works, why stop forcing that issue? But yay, uh-oh.
Oh, nay, 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 nay,
Spot him out. That's what
nay.
Hayes was looking for, and now Ye got all that control, which is fine. Has to worry about his mid flank.
It's all about the space you can take on attack, and that's why you have the hunters coming out here to give some information. Tell Envy that there are a couple players over towards that B site. So Broza
Good
gives up
flash.
his position, knows there's a player playing right over by those
know there's
doors,
2
but
toward
it's
A
all
now.
about these late moves.
We
'cause
know.
you'll notice like Hayes has not left cave, right? Is just waiting for the rest of the team to
Rosa.
rotate him back. TSM seem much
Good
more
move.
comfortable taking
Good
this A site and
move.
holding it in the post plant. So once again, that is going to be the aim of attack for them. It's up to Subroza to maybe find a play through these mid doors here.
Yummy! Yummy!
That's
Take
so
him!
brave there
Yay,
from
sit your
Subroza.
fat ass down, boy! Sit!
Over and over, manages to control it onto Subroza, but of
Sick and
course,
tired. Where's that El fucking Diablo that y'all keep fucking talking about? I ain't seen shit!
Gets Subroza up through the lurk, gets spotted from B, and still manages to find a peek through the doors. Now 2 players remain here for Envy, and it's not looking like a promising situation.
I don't think so. They don't have any flashes left. They used their last one over by Bridge. They're like, okay, we have to
Give
walk
me
in
the
4
fifth.
players, an operator, and no utility. Probably not a good play. Let's go ahead and back on out of that one. And
Don't jinx
I mean,
it.
That was I mean, it was so brutal because it looked like there were two players from Envy trying to play over towards double doors and get that trade going.
Yeah, I ain't
but
never jinxed a TSM match in my entire
was
life.
timed in such a way that the second subroza was coming
Never
through
done
double
it.
doors was the second the rest of TSM was popping straight out of
I've
cave.
never done that
The
ever.
second player wasn't even able to get the trade.
I'm
on
a-
the subroza. Was
I'm
able
a
to get that
beacon of
first
good
one
luck.
pretty much for
Now
free.
run the play.
It has
Come
been
on.
very crisp. The attack here for TSM.
Mississippi
and just
sister.
completely locking down this
We
A
haven't
site.
pulled it
Now,
out yet,
we
but I
turn to
think it's
Envy
time to
and
pull
ask
it
them,
out.
like, what are you going to start changing up? Because it seems like they haven't really found a good
brother.
fire back. You know, when they've tried to play down halls, they've been shut down a little
Come on.
bit. And the few times they've been hit through double doors, it's not gone
Come
well for them
on.
either.
Yeah, good time for a attack timeout. Still 6 rounds left, including
Oh,
this one. Halfway through, we get to think about what they want to change up. So currently, they've got Marv and Victor
Heavy,
positioned over on the B
heavy,
side.
what's
It seems
going
to be
on, huh?
working, right? They
A
can
little
use the
shaky?
guiding
Little
lights,
bakey?
get
Come
intel,
on, what's
then
going
of course
on?
they've got the toxic streak to go up.
Struggling?
There is a pop. They're going to take damage popping through.
Tactical
But
timeout.
this A side holds a little bit of a problem now. We
Better
praise
fix yourself now.
this NV team for kind of the positioning, but TSM are finding little holes,
What's
little
happening,
windows,
huh?
like the one that you
El
highlighted.
Diablo not waking up?
At the same time that they were popping from cave, and it's things like that that NV have to kind of take. into
Crashies
consideration.
crashing it into the
What
goddamn wall?
changes because it's not really been great. TSM have found varying slight
Victor
different
having
ways
a-
to get onto that A site and
A
do so
moment,
with great
regretting his
success.
name change.
And in Envy's defense,
What's going
the
on?
one other time we have seen them play Breeze was against
Oh.
Sentinels, and their defensive
It
side
ain't any of those
was
things.
not
All it
very
is the
strong
pressure
there
of
either. You know,
TSM
3-9
FTX, bitch.
was their score
That's what
on
it is.
that one. And well, the last time we saw TSM
Uh-huh.
play on this map was against FaZe.
That's
not
what it
too
is right
long
there.
ago, and they went 10-2
Come on.
defense.
They
so
don't got the
good
guns to
news
do
for
it.
TSM.
They don't got
And
the
they
guns to
switch
do
over
it.
that
Come
other
on.
side as they have looked
Wardell,
pretty good
make
on
me
that
proud.
one. Notice that Hayes has taken so
Give you
much
extra Oreo
up
toppings.
towards that elbow
Hey!
area. Marv not expecting it. Really nice initial pick for TSM. And we'll see what it changes because right now Envy have committed 4 players towards
Yay,
this A
yay,
side.
yay,
TSM.
yay,
Don't look for B
yay,
just yet.
yay. Quick question. I'm gonna role play as the Envy coach. You ready? Watch this. Watch this.
Pit will go down. Unfortunately, I believe the guiding light or something.
Yay.
Couldn't
Listen
see,
here,
was
dude.
only seeing
Hey,
green.
look. What the fuck are you doing, man?
TSM with
All right.
Another round.
Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about
You need to
Hayes
get out of the
and kind
Viper
success
smoke,
he found.
okay?
If he may be
Like, I don't know what you're
looking
doing there,
for a
but
little
like,
more space
it's
on
just
that
not
B
working,
side,
man.
knowing that
Come
TSM
on.
is so heavy on the A side, and Hayes
All right.
like, yeah,
Get the fuck out of there!
come on over. I'm ready.
Or
They
you can
have
stay
enough
in there
one
and
player
let us
there.
farm your dumb ass the whole
That's good
time.
enough. Hayes finds that frag.
Your choice.
It's a tough situation to be in for Envy, you know. They even try the stack towards.
Did y'all know that
Granted, don't
Envy's
have a whole
actually
lot
the
of
best
guns
team in
to
North
fire
America
back
right
up
now?
against TSM,
So
but
if
that
we
doesn't
beat
work
them right
either.
here,
Now
take
we
it
have
2
Ye
straight,
playing over
we're the
towards
best
mid
team in
with
North
an
America.
operator
That's
in
true.
hand. He's actually going to be taking the peek over towards elbow, and it could be if they wanted to, you know, a little bit more pressure up mid. The problem is against this Cypher Cam, you can't take space in mid. You know, they're putting their drone there. They're potentially considering walking up, you know, a Victor
Hazed.
later in the round if they want
Fart
to.
on
But
this
that camera
dumbass's
is
forehead
always going
again.
to be such a nuisance. It's
Please.
so important to be able to shoot that down and break it, which I believe Envy were able to do.
Take a big old shit on
And,
his head.
Now that creates a little bit more caution that TSM have to respect up that mid push.
This is like the most different round we've seen from TSM. And I think maybe the attack timeout, they're just feeling things out first.
Even like subroza has just crept over to A stack. Like he's just on A site. Like no matter what TSM are doing, it seems to just all be working. Even with players leaning over towards A, there's no one on B right now. And the spike may just very well walk onto that site too. Envy have given up full control to try and fight back a little bit over mid, and it's gonna work. Ye gets one, but they surrender.
Come on!
Yeah, a little bit easier on the retake compared to A, I think.
We got
but
the
they start
site.
to feel
Lock it
like
up.
Finding that initial pick. Look at the position here from
Yep.
Victor.
Util
Able to
down.
wrap around, has to go
Wardell,
to the smoke, but
knife in his
Wardell's
mouth.
there with the knives.
Fucking
Might
him.
could have been a little bit beneficial to Envy, but they
Hold that
already
glizzy,
lose
bitch.
cost
You
and
know
decide
the-
to go
you know
up
the
to make this
motto.
retake even more challenging.
Don't
But
play.
This is going to give Envy the space to push up. They can send some of their utility in. Still nothing here from the Marv utility as he did not place anything on the B side. Now he's going to plop it down. I like that it's late. Now it goes up. The push on through. Bang's ready behind one of the
Bang, bang.
corners. And Hayes
Bang,
on the
bang.
opposite
Choo-choo
side.
train.
They're just waiting for them to push in. Come on in.
Fuck you like a nut.
Shots good there from Finesse.
Fuck.
That's Hayes down. Just down to 2 players here.
Come on.
Wardell still playing around.
We ain't
Still
buying it.
waiting for Bang on the swing. The push in there from Wardell. Tailwinds forward just down to him. But
There's no
the spike
time.
is
No
hidden.
time.
There is
No time. Tick tock.
Doesn't matter.
On
if
the
Envy
fucking clock.
find success success in. It's the red ult clutch.
Woo!
TSM.
Oh no!
Keep
the
it
cosmic
going.
Divide. Envy
Keep
waited
it.
the entire time.
Keep
and then they're just
it.
out of time, unable to clear those positions in the back of sight. It wasn't even like TSM did that much fancy
Keep it.
work in that one. You know, Wardell had some repositioning as he got that pick over in B main and then repositioned back onto site using that.
How much
Viper
money
wall.
did
That was
they
a nice
got?
maneuver from him. To be
Show
able
me
to
the money.
peek
Show
on
Coach some
through and
fucking
get a
money
pick,
right
but
now.
It's just
Show
Envy
him.
taking a little bit too
Show
much
me.
time and running out of it. They
Broke.
had a 5 versus 3 situation, and they didn't want to make mistakes. That's the problem there. They don't want to lose any picks walking through that
Poor.
astral divide, but the cosmic divide rather, and they end up
Ain't
being
looking too
punished
hot.
so heavily for it again.
Ain't
Envy
looking
seem to
too
think
hot.
The idea is going to be taking a little bit more space up mid and up halls. The push from Finesse, but they are just scrambling
Broke
to try and
joke.
find a round here.
Oh, come on, FNS. You know you want to peek that.
Normally
Come on, go
Levi
for a
will be
little
pushing
flank.
up through here, and Subroza will be
Ooh,
out
come
where
on,
Levi
go for a little
is,
flank.
but
You want to go for a little flank? Come on,
swap.
do a little
Finesse might find
flanky. You
himself
want to get a little bit flanky with it?
one of
Come
the most
on.
annoying TSM
Come on, do a
players
little
that
flanky flank.
constantly
Come on. Do a little flanky.
has been a threat
On a
over the course
flank.
of this half.
Do a little flanky. You can do it. Do a little
Okay, little bit
flanky.
challenging
He
to
did a
land that
little
one,
flanky.
Still
Die.
ends up finding it onto Levi, but Hayes
Bye.
is going to be wrapping around from doors very, very late. That's going to be a little bit
Don't be
problematic for
shy.
Envy. Now, they don't really have the best weapons. Hayes finally makes his impact. TSM just very
One up.
comfortable, just waiting this one out, playing
Yeah.
2
all
up.
the different positions they have. Look at Subroza. Like, how do you get in a position like that?
Yeah, well, he won the duel up halls, and that took out one of the only rifles for Finesse. Finesse had a
Take him.
handle going into
Out.
the round, but lost
Take
the fight
him.
up halls, and
Out.
well, you lose full control
8,
over the entire map. I think even
1.
the spike got planted at the very
Get
end
it.
over on the B site by
Done.
Bang. Getting the job done for the team, making that one happen. Subroza, look at him though, 13
tell
and
you?
4. On the map, having
did
a
I
real
tell
good time. I
you?
mean, it's been him, you know, pushing into A, sometimes solo him going up halls through mid. Like, he's sort of the second lurker a lot of the time alongside that Cypher, but the aggressive one, the one that likes to get those pushes actually going on A or up mid. And it
Bang
has been
1 to
working
6.
out
He's a goddamn
so incredibly
smoker.
well for TSM.
Don't matter.
Envy just do not look like they have an answer.
You're doing his goddamn job. Now you shut up.
Back to business. Levi tunnels. Oh. Subroza
Ooh.
sending that dog out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, timing.
Yes,
I
sir.
love this. I
Ah, he
love
couldn't hear
this.
me.
Great pick. Levi's still gonna get the space. It seems even though TSM could
We're good. Sorry.
Leviathan doesn't actually want to push through that door. That's where things start to get a little bit hairy. You got to clear a couple of different angles. So you
Come
got to be
on,
real
come
sure
on, come on.
no one's going to be watching that one. But you'll notice mid.
Hayes, if you get a
completely
triple kill
belongs
this round,
to
I'll start my
TSM.
OnlyFans
Hayes
career.
and
Come
Bang
on.
have crept up from elbow, and they even have that Astra
No
smoke to let
kizzy.
them cross into nest. And this is going to let Leviathan peek at the same time back in towards defender
Make me
spawn.
proud.
You'll watch them all moving in coordination. This attack from TSM so nicely planned.
That's
but
unfortunate.
A little bit unfortunately
Oh,
there.
no.
Crashies finds 2 and the
One enemy
third.
remaining.
Even with the coordination there, they did not expect that player to be right underneath them. A great fire back from Crashies to buy Envy their second round of the half.
Wow, that was phenomenally played. You talk about the timing for
30
Levi to
seconds
pop
left.
out, but it never came. And Crashies just gave them so much respect, so much space, but worked out in the end. But Wardell, hold on a second. 1v3. What do you got cooking up for us? I think this dude Crashies playing close. He's got it, the 4K on the round. To be honest with ourselves, that round was desperately needed by Envy. They needed some sort of lifeboat, some sort of life raft to take them into the second half. And that was it. Still, the economy's going to be great for TSM, but you highlighted so many beautiful points in this round.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this creep up from Ye is great. And Envy needed a hero player to show up. Like, they just weren't, like, no one was going to be that player for them. And Crashies just decided, you know what, 1 kill isn't enough for me. I'm going to have to find 4. And it was very nicely done for him. The first 2 kills, great. The third one, exceptional. And, well, very nicely done from him.
my
So this
beaut.
time, TSM fire back with a little bit of quick mid-control. Still have that spike left near spawn. It's just gonna be Wardell gaining this space because the last few rounds TSM have just given that up. Last round, of course, they did get that creep up from elbow.
I
And
threw up in
that was
the
almost
bed.
very nice for them. But again, just trying to find a couple of different looks here as
Again.
attack seems to
yeah.
be more focused around mid doors and seeing if someone's gonna
Mom?
cross that angle.
Mom, I peed the bed.
Similar to what we saw in Haven, Envy don't like to give too much away, which is what is allowing actually
I threw
TSM
up.
to push up ever so slightly. Checking angles, pushing up, checking angles, pushing up.
Envy have a
Can we
lot
go
of
home
ultimates
now?
to work with this round too.
Dude,
so
funny
if TSM
story,
take their
like,
time, that can be
low-key
problematic
story,
for them. We saw them just
my
lose
mom-
around on Haven
my
because
mom
they
broke
ran out of time, and they've had some
her trust with
10,
me
15
early as a
second
kid,
remaining plans
because
to
I
work
used
with,
to-
but we
she
have
always
something
used to
like
tell me
Dodger's
that,
Fury
like,
or the lockdown. You can
I
shut
never used to
that
want to
down
go run
very
errands with
nicely.
her, and she used to say, "Oh, we're gonna
Vegas
go do
seems
two
to want to
things,
creep in
and then we're
towards
gonna come
A. Vegas
home.
in
I
position, but
promise."
Gets dinked, bonked through the box.
And like we would go do
Mark
two
is out
things,
Mark.
and then she would
In a
fucking
great
take me to
position
the
again
mall,
just slow
and
things
we would
down
be at
less
the
than
mall
30
for
seconds
literally
here.
8
We have
hours.
Viper util to slow it
And
all
I
down.
used to just be like this as a kid the entire time, just walking around.
As well. This is exactly what Envy need.
Well, they pop in. Wardell's the first to go. Hayes has the hop. Strangely
Can we
so,
go
still gonna
home,
find his mark.
please?
Wardell is
H&M.
on hunting that.
You gotta go to H&M again?
Sour as Levi punches back as well.
Why?
Reltuc's gonna give them all the information that they know, but that means that Victor's got to turn on the
Woo!
TENZ to push on in.
Come on.
One at least to start, and they're gonna try
Wait
to
a
stop from
second.
the
We
doors,
got this.
But Finesse walks through it anyway. Just
Walk
the
through that
tail
shit,
end of
bitch.
it.
You won't.
Now popping through the screens. Are they gonna have to do that? They might just wait.
Flash
That was
yourself,
wow.
stupid!
Unfortunate, so unfortunate. Just
Stupid!
yes, the quick flick for Hayes and the quick round for TSM.
I was just about to say, I'm not sure if the op is exactly what Hayes wants in that position.
He's-
but as soon
he's
as it
King
turns
Kong
into
in
a
these
1v1
fucking
and
streets.
no one expects him to be playing over by that right pyramid. Well, that's going to turn
He's
into
King
a
Kong.
9 for TSM. Again, Envy. One time we saw them on this map, only were able to secure 3 rounds against Sentinels on attack. That's also Sentinels. TSM, of course, no slouch, but Envy are in a very, very difficult position.
Don't
How
fuck
enough
around
to
with
get a buy
Hayes.
off? It looks like
You don't
Crashies is
fuck
gonna be
around
the
with
only one
Hayes.
without
What's the plan,
a gun
Chief?
to work with here, a rifle to work with, but they still have those ultimates.
The plan
and it does
with
feel like
Envy
by playing
on this
on
map?
site with Crashies there,
Let me
they did
break it
stop
down.
him from
Let me break it
being able
down,
to
right?
use that to slow
Oh,
things
yeah,
down.
right there, right there.
Get a cheeky corner. No.
Here's the plan.
Crashies
We're gonna take Envy out
wiggling
on a
around
nice
there. The
dinner date,
force
right?
From using those shock
We're gonna take him
bolts
out on a nice
is enough to
dinner
push him around
date.
the corner and let him get picked off.
We're gonna do some
Mark's in a
fuckboy
really
shit
good
to
spot,
him.
though. Has the Spectre, but it doesn't matter. He's looking to try to flank them in. There's the spray, looking for at least one. The quick turnaround from Bang.
We're gonna take Envy on a nice dinner date. We're gonna tell them
the
all the things they want to hear, just so that they let us fuck.
Victor was
Then
also
we're gonna
somewhere in all
smash
of that
and forget
craziness.
they were ever actually
Now
even a
it's
human being in
finesse.
general. That's what we're
Final
gonna do to
round
Envy
of
right
the
now.
half.
We're gonna do some fuckboy
They
shit.
win this
Straight up.
1v3. He's got
That's
the
what we're doing
lockdown
right now.
available. TSM have a lot more to work with.
It is what it is.
Played slow. Probably not going to be using the lockdown, at least to
We're gonna do some
start.
fuckboy shit.
Checking his corners first. Wardell's going to
Gonna
be
do
his
some
first
rude
contact
shit.
point. That's one. Levi knows exactly
Look at him.
where he's located. So
Look,
he's
he
gonna
thinks
try
he's
to throw that
got a
poison
chance,
cloud
right?
down.
Bang!
They're looking
Flash!
to swing in, but they can play in and out of all of this smoke. Subroza.
Oh, he saw the
spotted him out of
the
oh,
arm.
he did it. He did it. No,
Can't
he
see
did it.
shit. Get him out.
let's
Get him out.
go. Didn't see him. 10-2. What a great half from TSM.
Switching sides.
TSM absolutely crushing. What a dominant performance from them.
What did I
Envy
tell
just
you?
had absolutely
What did
no
I
answer.
tell
They're
you?
gonna have to find one big time.
What did I
We're gonna have to
tell you?
take a quick break before we
Take him
come
on a
back
nice
to the
dinner
second
date.
half.
Talk him up. Oh, wow. Guys, right after this 3-minute break. Wow, I mean, what could we do during this 3-minute break? That is the real question. Chad, I think now is an optimal opportunity to run some ads, baby. So we're gonna do that right now. Top of the half of the hour, every half an hour ad break. That is definitely not a line that I stole from my good friend Hassan Abi. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute and 30. All right, guys, listen. The ads are running, right? The ads are playing. Now, here's what I need everyone else to do that actually has ad block, right? Listen, start putting some Pepe laughs, some Keck W's. You know, make it seem like I'm funny. Make it seem like something really funny happened. God, no way. No way. No way he said that. No way he did that. You know, just come on. Come on. Yeah. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, now pause champ. Pause champ. We need straight pause. We have 50 seconds. Hurry, you gotta be fast with this. We have to be fast. Pause champs. Can you get some pause champs? Nice. Okay. And then, guys, we're done kecking. Pause champ. Now, Omega Lol, Keck W's, whichever one you want to use. And no way, W. Go. Watch. You have 6 seconds. Go. We have 20 seconds left. All right, and now you guys could revert to normal chat. Now you guys can. Shit, good shit, good shit. Hey, oh, we're gonna play this banger, dude. Sriracha by BB No Money. Ooh.
Hey, the fuck you mean you ain't heard no fucking?
And them dollars made my spidey sense of ring a ring ring. And that booty on that body made me spring a spring spring. Then I took her to my pad.
I cannot believe that, bro. What the fuck?
And she's bossy, but she threw it.
Bruh.
Did you stew it?
Bruh.
Cost me. Ice be on my body. I'm never bruising. Hey, yeah, 4 flights, 1 month. Bitch, I'm from the future. Catch this baby going beast mode. She hit me with the nudie with the nail class. With me triple stepping on my scooty. Suck your half mask. Cause you know your mommy is my tutor. I'm a tall man. Why she trying to get me tall, man? Rubber band, man. Can you toss it up? Let the rain, man. Rain dance. Take another L with the goofy thought. No chance, love. Getting money. Call it romance. Sussy boys, are you hungry? I see you trying to rap a song, but it sounded good. And the my spidey sense of ring a ring ring. And that booty on that thotty made me spring a spring spring. Then I took her to my pad, made her sing a
Hey guys, you had to be there, man. It's really hard to describe. You had to be there. You had to be there. You had to be there. And you know what? Next time you could be there when you subscribe with Prime Gaming. Yeah, that's true. You heard that right. If you subscribe with Prime Gaming, you could avoid all the ads that appear on stream. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and get subbed up with Prime Gaming today. It's simple, easy, and free. Do you want to dress up in a suit and look as good as I do? Well, you can today, as long as you get subbed up with Prime Gaming. So come on down and get subbed up today. Shipping and handling of the suit is not included when it comes to the Prime Gaming subscription. You will not actually be able to dress up in a suit or look as good as Myth when you dress up in a suit when you subscribe with Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming will not make your cock bigger or your balls more enhanced. Please remember that subscribing with Prime Gaming will not make you better at video games and or make you better at interacting socially with people in real life because you spend way too much time on the internet. Reminder.
Little
Wow.
Easter egg, yeah.
All right,
you gotta go to
musician,
parties.
yeah, musical performer. You and Average Jonah should team up and maybe get a little combo play working. Anyways, we are on to the second half, and of course, this is if you're wondering, this is TSM's map pick. So it is expected that TSM win this one. Envy only 1 game played,
Man,
and it
shut
was
the fuck up. You're celebrating too early, bitch.
convincing
It's your
loss
fucking fault.
on their
Holy
behalf
shit.
against
Talking
Sentinels.
shit,
So
and we
we'll see
get
what they
fucked
can
at
do
the end.
on the
Hey,
attacking
Omar,
side of
we're
things.
winning
Right
this
now,
game,
actually, with a
bucko.
quick
All
workup
right?
towards
Fuck
Elbow. Kind of
you.
like this as
I
far
ain't
as,
talking
attacks
shit.
go.
I ain't gonna
Notice
shut the
TSM
fuck up.
are
We're
not
winning,
in their
baby.
own spawn.
Look at that
They're in
shot.
Envy's spawn and very
Come on.
fast on this rotation to hit Envy in the back.
Come on, baby.
Oh, very quick pop there from Victor. Bang is down, and Hayes has been overwhelmed.
Wait a second.
I was wondering how long they were going
Look-
to
look to your
survive.
left, look to
anchoring
your
down the
left.
site, but you can see TSM coming in from the opposite side. But they know this. They smell it off the first pick and trade things out accordingly. Only losing Ye in the process. A great bounce back here for Envy, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, that was nice. There's actually a turret on the flank from Finesse that actually spotted, gave information that there was going to be TSM members pushing back through their spawn, and all the while, Finesse was able to creep up down mid. It's been the idea of taking control.
Oh
over
wow,
mid
I'm in an
on this map
elevator.
Can be so quick. It can be so strong for finding rotations, finding these quick
I'd like to
little
go down,
picks,
please.
sneaking into positions that are pretty difficult to clear away if you are on the side of TSM. And once again, it's going to be a mid-A split instead this time, using that dog to clear out those close corridors around double, and TSM look to get really aggressive on defense once again. Just a couple of pistols here, but they can find that quick push and actually drop down through the vent in mid. That's a little bit confusing as Finesse will get traded out. TSM have a rifle.
It's not something you want to have happen here for Envy, but Victor in a prime position. Wants to go down the vent too, as there's a lot of TSM members coming in the doors. Wardell's in a little bit of an interesting spot as well, as he swings off onto EA. Not going to quite work out for him, as finally Victor will fall. And once again, 3v3, spike ticking.
What do we
here.
got?
TSM need to act, and going to be a little bit of a challenge getting back into this A side.
I think it's going to be about the exits. They're running out of time. You actually saw Hazed dropped his sheriff to hand over to Subroza because, of course, he's going to be rocking the Spectre for himself. Leviathan was trying to get the exit on that side. So, yeah, TSM just going to run in here, make sure they die to the spike, reset their economy a little bit.
All right.
Envy doing the right choice there, sticking together on the exit once it was evident that TSM
Enough playing
were
around.
not going to be playing for winning the round, instead just going for the
Come
little
on.
bit of economy damage if they were going to be able to get a kill. But
Come on.
I do love seeing the scoreboard sometimes and seeing TSM with 10 rounds and Bang's just chilling on 1 kill. Because the man is like look, he's playing Astra. He kind of has to sit in the back and
Let's
just
pick it
drop
up.
down his little stars. The rest of his team is just killing too many players before he even has a chance
Comeback
to shoot
time.
someone. That's gotta be the
Guns
worst
on the
feeling in world.
board. Let's make some magic happen, baby. Come on.
Astra mini game, you know, and you got to do it
Yup.
for the team. Just
Spray him a little bit.
push here from
Make him
Wardell.
hurt.
No, he's gonna take one in the opposite direction. Still Subroza waiting for the swing. There's the pop, and he's being tagged up by the marshal.
Oh, there's nowhere
Come on,
to go.
beat me, bitch.
Crashies in a
Holy
little bit of
fuck.
trouble, but he's covered by Yay. Finally, when he makes his way out, though, Hazed has that one, but already trades in favor here for Envy.
The Yay Crashies duo playing up mid there was absolutely gorgeous. Yay taking that first, you know,
Leviathan, we
duel
need you,
to then
baby.
Allow
We
Crashies
need-
to sneak
Wake
in a little
up!
bit closer, then he gets the trade with the Spectre. Beautifully done. And you know what? One of the things you have to learn bringing a new jet into the roster is
Come
how
on.
you play those initial frags. Looking for
Hazed.
those initial plays very nicely
Our
done
Lord and
by
Savior.
that duo.
Please.
Map, though, a long push
Come
up
on.
mid in towards
Send
the
loss.
on from Marv. It's all about the timing here. If he can catch Bang on this cross here, and Bang, I
Gee.
don't know if he suspects
One
it. He's
up.
a little bit cautious to make that push come on through.
Let's play it
but
right. Let's play it
they can
right.
just get that rotation over towards B. Marv is like, hey, no one's biting on the
Got
push
this,
from
guys.
B site, so maybe go over towards B, and I can get some players rotating from A to that B site.
30 seconds left.
This position, though, is
Hayes,
all about
Hayes
timing.
clutched up the round for us.
You
That is
highlighted, but
huge.
even more so now that it's going to be the B-side focus. Guiding light in.
Yeah, we
Okay,
heard that. We
is
know
heard
that
by
this guy's here.
Bang. Maybe. Nope.
We
I
know.
don't think so. It also, I mean, it tells Victor that there's
Come on.
probably going to be no one on this site. There's
He
not a
hears
lot
the
of places
rotates.
to hide away from a flash.
We're not
like
going
that.
toward him, though.
Marv. Oh, it's
Watch
so
the back. Watch the back.
Just one more second. He turns away.
Watch the back.
This is all he needs. He hears them running.
Take his ass out.
Standing.
No, Marv. No, just down to Victor.
Marv.
That
More
feels
like carved
so
his ass
bad
out.
for Marv. He did
Get
take
him
the
out.
blow, though, so we do have to
Chop
consider
him
that
up.
guiding light to pop out. Still lots of players. Too many angles to cover. Very well done. So unfortunate for Marv.
Honestly, that felt like one of those rounds where if Envy is going to win this map, they needed
Keep
that
it going.
from Marv to at least get one there. Because yeah,
Keep
with a
it
Spectre
going.
from long range, it's probably hard to get 2 before the other player can pull a 180 and fire back against you. Maybe it's possible, but that's a little bit more up in the air. But not getting that first one basically takes all
had a
the
Spectre,
chances
not his
away
fault.
from Victor. stuck
Don't
on that
care.
Site in a 1v3 from pulling that one off. Now TSM just 2 rounds away from taking this.
2.
And
Give me 2.
still have enough to get majority of rifles here.
Come on.
Do have one Sheriff and a Spectre, unfortunately for them, but an op in Ye's hands. And
Marv, I
maybe
hope
can
you're
get
comfy
something
over there
done
on
with
Envy.
that. Still, though, seems like a very large mountain to climb.
They
for
told
Envy
you
to
it
come
was
back
alone,
and
but
save.
I don't know about it. I don't know. I think they're going to be keeping you for quite a little while. Their faces be sandals, shit.
Uh-oh. Wardell. Nope. Manages to make it out. Very tight. Seeing a lot more mid control here from Envy
Rosa,
as opposed to
good dog.
TSM's kind of
Got the info.
attacking style.
Don't get ticked.
Here.
Come on.
A lot of information.
Gage working out
Not
mid.
even smoking this cross, because we did see
Let
TSM
him
do
be
this
there.
once, but they
Let him be
smoked the
there.
cross to try and push into nest. This seems
Let
to be
him.
just a straight up B hit. They can come in at multiple different angles,
Come
but
on.
you have to be able to clear arches. That's going to be one of the hardest here.
Rise.
Crash is going
Wait,
to have to come up
Rise.
with that one, but Bang gets his.
What the fuck is
Wow.
Rise?
Ye is just
Who's
on
Rise?
fire. Then the angle here from Marv looking deep in, and he's going to run right into Wardell.
Oh, bro, I'm
Very
out of the
doable for
loop,
TSM.
dude.
They just have to kind of get back together. Hayes is going to be the first contact point.
Shank's
Wardell's
team?
going to be running right into the open arms
Shank made a
of
team?
Crashies and doesn't spot Wardell on the bridge there. Now,
Last player
2v2. No, this is not the way it's supposed to be going.
The logo of
Finesse
Dolphin?
now alone on the site. 1v2. This is very doable for TSM.
I don't actually think there's a Molotov on the spike either. He's got them in the back of sight, in the entrance
Come on,
towards
baby.
B as well.
Come
so
on.
it's gonna come down to the guns here to make it
Wardell?
happen. Here's the tap.
Let's go. We see him.
Sees heads.
We see him. We
Close,
see
close.
him.
Oh, they just need to wrap around. Oh, he's sticking it.
Hey!
Oh, finesse. One more player. There's not enough time. Finesse.
Boys!
With the Red Bull clutch.
Beautiful from Finesse. That is
Fucking
what you
push
need
him!
if you're an Envy fan trying to hold on in this one. Stuck on that site, doesn't have mollies on the spike, has to rely on the gunplay, and he goes so good. Hazed isn't even looking at him, but they had no time. TSM had to commit to sticking that spike for full. Just guessed wrong on which angle Finesse was going to.
Envy, can you stop fucking timing out?
A timeout here.
Like you're gonna
have
do
to
shit?
win that round. Make sure they can reset themselves and go back out to try and grab themselves a 6 because you cannot stop this train
Got it.
just
Okay.
yet. Sorry, that is a TSM timeout. TSM
Okay, what the
instead
fuck?
going to be changing their minds. It
Good
would have been a
timeout.
genius
That's
move
what we
from
need.
Envy to, really
Yeah.
think through the rest of their half.
Never mind.
But no, it is
We
just
needed that
TSM
one.
losing around and figuring out what to do with pistols, and more likely the round after this, what their stat's going to be.
Well, let's
Good
talk
balls.
about that. They have 3 ultimates, 2 of which can be used pretty handily. Subroza finds any sort of pick, and he's pretty much guaranteed an ultimate as well. So they can really layer a lot to get round 12, right? Particularly,
here.
how do you end up using that pick?
Yeah, look
how
at
do
right
you
now.
use those blades?
Hazed ult.
That's going to be a big
Viper
question.
ult.
for
Use the
TSM.
blades
Leviathan
here for
ult.
sure, and then the
Wardell's
question is, if you're
ult.
using Pit, then you're probably also going to invest in like
This-
a Judge or something like this. And Subroza
we-
did have
we
money to
are
go for a
this
Judge if he wanted
close.
to, but I think
This
knowing that
close
you're
to
up
taste
so
some
many
victory.
rounds,
You
don't
understand?
need to scramble to win an eco round.
This
right?
close.
You use your Blade Storm because that's that's what you do on Jet on
2
eco
more.
rounds, because next round you're going to be able to invest in an operator for yourself, but you do not need to
Right there.
overforce and risk losing those ults that could be so impactful for a round
Uh-huh.
on the device, because you just need the 2. And Wardell, go on a rampage, why not?
Yeah, he's going to want that weapon too, maybe. Oh, no, it's knives. So it's
He wants Subroza to run up that round, I think. Subroza changes his mind even.
That's a phenomenal weapon, by the way. To really stop this
Okay,
envy
that's okay.
momentum
1-for-1
as
trade.
we
1-for-1.
Speak of the devil. Momentum found in the hands of Victor and marved in very deep.
Yeah,
Nice
how does he keep
bang.
getting away with
He's
it?
up there.
Every time, just creeping on through.
Gotta find a way to deal with
So
the threat.
frustrating to deal with there, and of course, TSM weren't putting a lot of control over towards halls. On this lighter buy, they really
Wardell,
wanted
we
to fight
need
over
you.
cave, but now
We
they've
need
given up
you.
at B
We
site,
fucking
and
need
there's
you,
another
son.
lurker.
Come
Like,
on.
it just never stops on this map. You have Viper up halls, you have Finesse chilling in vent here. Like, why not? More players just keep turning around the corner, and he turns it into 3 out of nothing.
That is crazy. That's just the Vandal going to work, This is why the Vandal versus Phantom debate will never end. It'll never end because you feel like your Vandal's like inconsistent, and your Phantom is a little bit more consistent, but then you've got rounds like that where just the headshots come through and it feels so good, and you're like, damn, okay, maybe I'm a Vandal now. No, damn it, I'm back to Phantom.
You do the classic flip-flop throughout the game. You start missing heads with the Phantom. You're like, oh, I just need the Vandal. That'll make me better,
Yeah.
Take another hit. And it's good stuff there from Envy. Now, of course, an operator back in the hands of Wardell. We saw a lot of TSM on attack using the dog.
Big ult still on the board.
Cave. Now it's going to
Big
be
ult still on the board.
instead, and very interesting.
Winnable.
Viper's pit there, because you could use something like that dog to very quickly clear out through there, but it looks like Subroza either didn't have enough money, or sorry, not Subroza. Should be looking over at Victor. Victor does still.
We just
have
gotta
that
hit our
dog, of
shots right
course,
now.
and
Hit our
could
shots
work
right now.
there
Make
if
them
they
hurt.
want to.
Punish them. Make them feel the pain train, baby. Come on.
Answer for Marv. That pit. That's their answer.
That is the
I mean,
answer.
valid. I mean, you do what you got to do, but there's another lurker
Come
too,
on.
right? Like, now Finesse has crept up through mid. He's like, okay, we know a Viper is in halls. A site might be a little bit light too, and Hazed gets spotted. You don't want to see that. Ye gets the opener. It's starting to fall apart here for TSM.
Oh, that's such a close angle for Ye. Finds Hazed still around the bend. Pit is up. Spike is ticking. 3 players remain for TSM, and they are running for the stone fences all the way to B sites, keeping those weapons strong. And Finesse is going to be maybe kind of peeking around, still trying to figure out where they might be. He's really not giving up his position, watching those potential door flanks that could come in from TSM, but they're not looking for the spike, and he's going to lose his life. They know where Subroza is for the moment, for that at least they're not playing for the site. Does Envy go hunting?
Gone.
At least
I
for
think
one.
absolutely, yeah. I mean, because at this point, you've strung a couple rounds together for Envy. They're not going to be hurting their pockets for money in this one, whereas Wardell went for the operator 1 HP through the wall. Wardell gets a couple, and again, this isn't the end of the world for Envy, but getting the kill on Wardell, getting the operator out of his hands would have been so big for Envy. You can see it, Wardell 18 frags on the map here. So many with the operator in his hands too. Could have been instrumental in shutting down for TSM for just another round, because as it stands, the rest of TSM isn't going to be able to go for a bye. So winning a 12th round for TSM is up to whether or not Wardell can find a pick or two at the start. And if not, walk it back, save it one more time.
Take
Speaking of Wardell, looking into cave. Gonna find some killjoy utility before he pushes, but on the opposite side, it's Envy pushing up through elbow. Uh-oh, subroza on the run. He does have a weapon, flash out, and there's the swing. It's good. And they'll follow up with another punch as well off of Marv, down to just 2.
Let's
The
go
original members
save.
on the A side anchor. This is looking like a round for Envy.
Time to save, I
Yeah,
guess.
I mean, the mechanical attack there from Envy was just absolutely sublime. I mean,
Maybe
you don't
I am bad
expect
luck.
TSM to be playing 3 players on that angle. Wardell's been waiting for that one for a long time. But in all honesty, Ace gets his too. That's very nicely done. Should go try and retrieve that gun.
Maybe
more
I
than
should
likely.
retire
But
from being coach.
I do want to talk a little bit about how they execute that, because you have like Victor coming around the corner that's not like
Maybe
over
it's all
swinging.
ogre.
You know, if he takes an extra step around that corner, he's of course going to be traded out by that 3rd player. And then you have, I believe it was Marv that swings out after him. So on a mechanical level, very nicely done from them. And now that op is out of Wardell's hands.
Yeah, and we're 11 to 8. We'll see what Wardell can buy, because that's going to be a pivotal factor. We're getting close to that
I'll leave.
tie.
I'll go.
TSM
I'll
have already
go.
used their tack timeout.
I will go.
Let's have a look at the replay. This was a great swing.
I will leave.
That's what I'm talking about. Victor doesn't over peak there, because then he's going to get traded by Leviathan. Then Marv goes in after him, and he's ready to get that kill against Leviathan.
I'll go.
That's
I'll
high level
go.
play right there. Clearing your corners, getting into an area, and breaching onto a site. Now, Envy are geared up around that A site. That lurk up through Hall has been very good for them, and now, of course, there's no ultimate to stop them. Yay, gets Wardell. The op is down, and now Envy are going to try and burst into the site.
Oh, it's unfortunate for Levi, just trying to spray through the flash. Does end up getting caught. Subroza on this really deep push up through mid. There's going to be a player up the ropes. Doesn't spot him. Down he goes. And still the flash looking to pop through. The turret is down there to support. The swing from crashies still finds its mark there from finesse, and it's just down to lonely old Haze.
Wow. I mean, the timing that was on was brutal. Oh, finesse, he's going to get traded again. Look at this. Like, every single time, Envy are responding accordingly, getting a player out. Double doors ready to trade that one, too. But the even better one is, I think it was Crashy swinging out of cave. Once that second flash goes down, and finesse is just in a miserable position, stuck down at the bottom of rope. He calls in Crashies. Crashies is there to make sure that they can have 2 players against 1, get that kill, and shut down TSM for yet another
Please,
round.
I'm sorry,
It
I'll
is the
stop
individual
talking.
level here and the coordination on a tactical level. Not even necessarily she's just tactically 2 players, 3 players playing off of one another that Envy have really used to bounce back on this attacking side, because on defense, they were just getting blitzed. TSM was running just about anywhere they wanted to be, but now that Envy can have that buddy system a little bit more and choose when and where they want to go in, they are really allowing their individual ability to show.
Oh my goodness. Ye has been on fire in the second half. Hayes now just trying to find safety. Shot's good from Marv. That's not Ye. We're looking at Ye's perspective, but he's not the one that finds the pick. Sheriff's online here for TSM, and they're trying to make their mark, pushing through the mid doors. But they're being pushed back by utility. Bang down to 52. There goes the spray, and Marv just is like, I know you guys have nothing. Okay? Evening the playing field. Pistols only. He still wins the duel there.
All right,
now
Wardell, you got a shorty. Yeah, that's a nice looking shorty. It's the all matte black variation. It's very popular for everyday carry.
Guy, close your eyes.
Oh my god.
You hate to see
Wait,
it.
what?
He had the jump. He just a little patient. A little more patience.
Dude, my
11 to
fucking
10
heart.
Ender. 11 to 10.
What the fuck?
This is starting to get really, really scary for TSM.
Hey!
I think an overtime is possible.
Hey, oh no. Did they
To
just
get,
leak
like,
it,
2-8-2
dude?
halves. Very,
No,
very possible the way NBA
dude.
been playing, but it counts.
Guys.
This is the round that it matters most, right?
Come on.
This is the round where TSM
I
is
believe.
buying down to their economy.
I
once
fucking
again.
believe. Come on.
Wardell's op, heavy
not
armor,
over.
everything. They've got ultimates, cosmic defied.
You know what? I
cabbages.
took off
They've
my
got
jacket
this
and we
is the
started
round
losing.
TSM need to win. They
Flash
want
will
that
put-
overtime.
Hurry.
Yeah, Flash pushes Ye back out of mid and watch Wardell getting aggressive with the operator. It's been an aggressive
Oh!
op duel. And
Yes!
it's Wardell that gets that one. That's big. And he also boosts up, checks, sees no one else in mid. Now you have
The
to worry about the
moment!
push up through halls, but they have a tripwire here this time. This is important
It's
for
the jacket!
TSM to make sure.
Yes!
And Wardell gets a second. That is absolutely huge. When does this trip get broken, if ever? Because they've actually been able to take a whole lot of space up there. They can see into TSM's
Let's
spawn,
go!
so it may even be giving a little bit of false sense of security over to TSM if they end up pulling out the rotations. The problem is, for Envy, there's only one player to attack out of A main. It is just Crash, and there's two players staring straight at him on the crossfire.
Broken, and it's
Bro,
not
the
really
trip,
quite
bro!
communicated. Levi Subroza in a little bit of a troubling spot himself. Manages to stay alive. Not only that, but find a pick onto Crash. He's pushing in through cave. The spray from Marv. Oh, that's dangerous. Subroza, you're in trouble. Getting cooked alive. That's fresh Subroza for you. Two ultimates now in combination for Envy. Spots out Hazed from range, but now they can get to safety. This round is igniting. Marv gets spot from behind the pyramids, but the Viper's Pit is protecting the opposite side. The swing through! Hazed is down, just down a bang. You've got injured members, and now it's the 1v1.
Come on, Bang! Come on! Fuck!
It's finesse to tie!
Fuck!
Bang can't find it at the very end, and it is now all up to even for
Fuck.
Envy. They fought back hard on this attacking side. 9-3
Dude, we just
at the
cannot
half.
find this, man.
It's
We
over.
actually
Let's
cannot
go
find
to map
this.
3 Ascent. It's going to be exciting. No, Envy want to get their first win on Breeze here in
Poor Bang,
VCT, and they are geared up to do it. They've only
Bad
lost
game is a
one
bad game,
round
but
on
fuck, I
this
don't
half.
know.
That was
I
the
don't even
third
think he
round
had that bad of a
coming
game,
out
dude.
after the full buy of
Fuck.
TSM, and they've got everything, right? You still have the Hunter's Fury, you're ready to go. The lurks
Fuck,
through have
he
been
just needed that
absolutely
kill.
phenomenal for
He just
Envy.
needed
Even
that
round,
kill,
there's a
man.
tripwire telling TSM their players pushing into your spawn once it's broken.
He had a
Envy
bad
don't
game.
care. They're still able to get the kill.
It's not
see
over.
someone from behind, and now Wardell.
It's not
once again,
over.
we must ask him to show up, and show up he does with the first.
Wait!
Yeah, still though traded out by Ye, and Envy will actually back away. Finesse is going to be
It's
in an
not
interesting position.
over!
Cabbages are coming his way. He's got to back away, and he'll back away to give them a little bit more space. Oh, he's leading them so far away, and he's going to
What?
find a pick regardless.
Wait,
One
what?
pick there from Subroza will find
What?
those Guardian shots, but they're prepared over towards the A side. Levi playing close to his chest, playing tighter angle with the Spectre, but he's being
Come on!
volleyed out of
Come
position.
on!
How does he find that
Fuck his!
second?
Fuck
Crash
his!
still finds one on the way out, but he's all on his lonesome now.
Yes!
Subroza and Wardell.
Yes!
Better combination for TSM. That's match point.
Leviathan
Levy,
and the
Levy,
Spectre
Levy, Levy.
perhaps through the smoke
Levy, Levy,
finds a
Levy,
second
Levy.
one out of nowhere.
Levy, Levy,
TSM
Levy, Levy.
needed a clutch
Come on.
individual to show up. Wardell helped out with the first kill here, but really, it's Leviathan
Oh my
burning down
God.
in a Molotov.
Did
and
he
then
double
literally
headshot him?
randomly gets a second kill.
Did
with
he
the
double
spam
headshot him
through
while
smoke.
running?
Beautifully done from him, and now TSM have the chance to
Guys,
force
just
us
pray. Just
to a third map, but it's full buys on Envy's side. Leviathan still has to hold on to that Spectre, but it served him well in round 23. Let's see how it does him for in round 24.
Pit is down. Cosmic Divide available here for TSM. Hunter's Fury and Cabbages on the opposite side here for Envy. What ends up being used here in combination? And it's usually what happens between Ye and Wardell. That's always been such a pivotal factor. Smoke to allow Ye to push in, but I think Finesse did not intend to molly Ye off from his passageway, and he's playing so close. Oh! Hayes gets the jump. What a great opening pick. The Cabbages now finally coming through. They're looking to execute. They're being pushed in. Bang alongside Levi are getting overwhelmed on the B site, and Levi's just stuck in this pit now. Has to play on both sides, but the neural theft is going to help out so much. Finds the pick onto Marv. They're taking one player at a time. It's just Victor. This is what map 3 feels like. Victor, his odds are all against him. It's still a possibility. 1v3. Pit is up. Levi's playing within it. He's in Wardell long from the site. No, Victor's
30
here.
seconds
First
left.
one peeks. Levi just has to wrap around. He's waiting for the jump through. Pillar. Shot's good for Wardell, though. The pillar not gonna save Victor this
I'm
time.
keeping the fucking jacket on,
It's
baby.
going to
The
be
jacket don't